Today we are going to learn how to plot a graph using the greater than cumulative frequency. How to convert if greater than cumulative frequency is given to get the frequency and less than cumulative frequency. So by looking to the workers, you can observe the values are in descending order. And here the word is above 100, above 120, above 140, above 160, above 180. All these will resembles to the greater than cumulative frequencies. Then how to find the frequency if greater than cumulative frequency is given to you? The process is very similar. If the frequencies are given, how you are finding the greater than cumulative frequency? Just by doing the addition from bottom to top. So to find if the greater than cumulative frequency values are given, to find the frequency we need to do subtraction from bottom to top. And as you know that in finding greater than cumulative frequency, the bottom value will resemble the same. Here also the same. So 10 is equals to 10. Okay now. Then 16 minus 10 is equals to 6. Then 24 minus 16 is equals to 8. Then 38 minus 24 is equals to 14, and 50 minus 38 is equals to 12. These are the frequencies which you are getting here. Okay now? Then you need to write the classes that above 100 means the lower bound is 100 and upper bound you need to calculate, that is the difference between every successive classes is 20. So the next upper bound is 120, the next class is 120 to 140, and 140 to 160, and 160 to 180, and 180 to 200. So above 180. So by looking to this one, all the classes lower bound is taken in the greater than cumulative frequency. Listen this properly. Then go for the next. You need to find the less than cumulative frequency. So the in less than cumulative frequency, the topmost value will be the same. Then we are going to do addition from top to bottom. Therefore 12 plus 14 is equals to 26. 26 plus 8 is equals to 34. 34 plus 6 is equals to 40. 40 plus 10 is equals to 50. The top in less than cumulative frequency, the bottom value will be the greatest value. In greater than cumulative frequency, the top value is the greatest value. That you need to remember. It's very clear. Now by taking the classes, we need to consider the bounds. So to calculate the less than cumulative frequency of OG curve, we need to take the upper bounds. To calculate the greater than cumulative frequency OG curve, we need to take the lower bounds. So based on that one, so upper bound is 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Then less than cumulative frequency values will be in increasing order, that is 12, 26, 34, 40, 50. If I take the lower bound, that is to calculate OG curve of greater than cumulative frequency, lower bound is equals to 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, and their GCF values will be descending order. Now we calculate the OG curve. Based on the OG curve, we will plot the points and we will calculate the median based on this one. So see young man, the values are starting from 100 to 200. Okay, now the difference is like that. Again we need to draw a wingel here, because below 100 we don't want that. So on x-axis I need to draw the classes, that is 100, and take the difference as 20, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, and 200. 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, and 200. That is only this. Okay now, then see the values of the frequencies. All the numbers are divisible by 2. So what is the greatest value here? 50 is the greatest value. And what is the smallest value? 10 is 6 is the 10 is the smallest value. Okay now, so I will go for the taking the differences of 10 10 here, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now come to the point. So at a point of 120, at a point of 120, what is the value here? 12 is the value. At the point of 120, the 12 value, just it lies above 10. It lies above 10. Then at the point of 140, what is the value? 26. It lies between 30 and 20. It's very near to 30. So I will keep the point. And at the point of 160, it's 34. 160, 34, just above 30. And 180, what is the value of 180? It's 40. 180 is 40, just exactly the number. And it's 200, it's 50, then it's exactly the number. So I will join them. The graph will be like this. This is called as a LCF. And come to the GCF value. What is the value here? 100 is the lower bound. 100 is the lower bound. What is the value here? 50 is the value. So here 50 is the value. 120, what is the value here? 38. Means it is very near to 40. And 140, 24, it's very just above the value. That's it. That's nearly 20, just very near to the 20. Just I will look at little bit above. Then 160, what is the value? 16, it's very near to the 20. Then 180, what is the value? It's very equals to the 10. Okay now, so my point will be like this. Okay now, as they are intersecting at a point, then you draw the perpendiculars. So the value will resembles exactly between 140 and 160. So where the GCF and LCF curves meet, draw perpendiculars. Draw perpendiculars. Then the point of intersection will gives median. Okay now, on x-axis where does it intersect? That is called as a median.